what they're looking for because it was going on the premises of sex trafficking. They're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage.
Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, rapper, mogul, and relentless truth teller, has never shied away from controversy. Now, newly leaked audio allegedly involving Jay-Z and Shaquille O'Neal is making waves online, and 50 wasted no time jumping in. With a swift, cutting response, he's once again at the center of the conversation, and the internet can't stop.
I'm sorry, I'm a little upset about it, because Al B. Sure just came out of his coma, and I've been talking to Al, and we've been texting back and forth, and I'm just glad that he's alive to text.
Definitely.
Yeah. But when you think about Kim, I was thinking to myself the other day, Uptown Records started with 5 people. Andre Harrell, Al B. Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Heavy D was found dead, face down in the heart attack. Andre Harrell, heart attack. Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms. And then right after that, Al had a meeting, and I was gonna meet up with him because we were in Vegas, and then the next thing you know, you wanna know what they all had in common though? The survivors and the late of Uptown Records, they were all writing tell-all books. Andre was writing a book right before he died. Heavy D was working on a book before he died. Kim Porter was working on a book before she died. And Al B. Sure was working on the documentary of his life. And then he goes into a coma. Has Puffy ever been in a coma? Has anything happened to him? He must be the luckiest motherfucker, because it seems like everybody that worked at Uptown Records from the very beginning, gone. Just him. I guess Al disappointed you. You know,
A newly leaked audio clip allegedly featuring Jay-Z and Diddy is sending shockwaves through the music industry. While the full content remains under wraps, early reports suggest it touches on questionable business practices. As expected, 50 Cent didn't stay silent. Taking to Instagram, he fired off a string of memes and jabs aimed at both moguls, using his signature mix of sarcasm and sharp commentary. In one post, he hinted the leak exposes the truth behind their empire, questioning their integrity. Once again, 50 has turned controversy into a spotlight, and claimed the front of the...
When you see this bullshit ass motherfucking game fucking with people that you love, that you like, you know, it's too many coincidences.
Too many.
Fuck you, honeycomb.
Oh. Stamp it.
We gonna get you and your little dog too. And congratulations, young Miami. Run as fast as Cassie did. Has anybody asked themselves about that shit?
I mean, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are asking about what's going on with it. Yeah, a lot of people are looking at it as like that's the way the new relationship should work.
What, to get paid?
Yeah,
She was
basically.
getting $500K a month. She quit because he dropped her down.
Yeah, I think that's where they're at with it now.
No, but understand this. Think about this. And there are women in this room. Why would you quit? What the fuck is going on that 250,000 ain't enough?
Ladies?
Like, fuck the fact that he, I'm just saying, fuck the fact that he cut from 500 to 200. Who the fuck gives a shit? 200K, 250K? Who turning down 250K a month? What the fuck is going on in that relationship that 250K ain't enough?
Could see some things.
That ain't worth 250K. That's gotta be some dark shit. Like, people are not understanding that girl quit 250K. 4 million every quarter. Well, I'm sorry, $1 million every quarter.
Shit.
Now she was getting 2 million a quarter, but then she got, fuck you got going on. That's so deep that it ain't worth $1 million a quarter.
They told a story about Cassie one time, and she was saying someone had asked her why she cut her hair, and she was like, Diddy said he just liked it that way. And they said when she answered the question, it was like she was in a trance. Like, she was just like, I just don't know. Diddy just said he would like my hair this way. And they was like so in awe, like how she didn't even have a thought about it. It was just what he wanted.
That's how he operates. He has people followed. He has people watched. He does all kinds of fucking. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Too much money.
I feel bad for the kids. Like, don't think that there aren't moments when I'm speaking honestly about that motherfucker that I pray that his children don't hear it. Cause that's still their dad. I know what it's like to have a baby with a fucked up ass motherfucker. As much as I can't stand my ex-husband, I would never want my son to feel bad about either one of us being his parent. You know what I mean? Like, I would never want.
50 Cent's history with Jay-Z and Diddy has always been layered with rivalry. While things with Jay-Z have stayed relatively cordial, there's long been quiet tension between the two as industry giants. With Diddy, it's a different story. The feud has played out publicly through interviews, lyrics, and social media. Now, with leaked audio making headlines and 50's reaction going viral, the spotlight is back on all three. Fans are divided, some back 50's bold stance, others defend Jay and Diddy. One thing's certain, in the age of viral moments, this feud is only heating up.
Oh, you were there? No, I remember when me and Albert talked about it. Because Kim called him crying. She was like, I gotta stop him.
Yeah.
She saved Cassie's life. So Cassie could do what she's doing right now.
Right.
She put it all on the line. Just a Christian can walk around sounding like an idiot, doing his daddy's perp walk with pride.
This is so sad.
All of this means something a little different to me than it does to everybody else.
How do you think Cassie's feeling about this right now, seeing her video go viral like this?
I can only imagine she's a lot more upset than I am.
And for the people who didn't believe her or anything like that?
Shame on them. You want to know what's really up in this moment?
What?
Mary J. Blige knows exactly what that feels like. And that goofy do anything. I guess she liked that scar on her cheek.
Damn.
He put the boots to her.
This is wild.
It took this. It took this.
If the leaked audio is confirmed as authentic, it could have major legal consequences for both Jay-Z and Diddy. Reports suggest the recording includes references to unethical practices, and possibly more, raising red flags among legal analysts. Experts are now calling for a full forensic review to verify the clip's legitimacy, context, and potential impact. If proven valid, it could open the door to investigations, lawsuits, or even criminal charges.
Ain't nobody asked how that girl's ribs felt the next day and the day after that and the day after that. They sit there and they look at that like when Ray Rice beat the out of his. Ain't nobody asked how she felt the next day. Did she have any cracked ribs? Cause that nigga was kicking the out of her, yo. Naked with a towel on. Carisha, please. That's what you wanted.
Jack, what is the protocol for a woman that's getting an abusive relationship? What is she supposed to do?
Well, it all depends on who the man is.
Someone
Or the
that's
woman.
rich with power, like P. Diddy.
I wish somebody would ask why Tweet was so suicidal for so long, fucking around with Missy Elliott. You know, I'm just tired of motherfuckers lying about this shit. Just lying. All the women that have been hurt. You know, I remember the first time that happened to me. Took me 8 weeks before I could cough without wanting to vomit. 2 cracked ribs. They beat everybody the same way. It's like there's a fucking handbook when they sign their record deals. How to fucking hurt a bitch and keep her loyal. That nigga was so fucking like gung-ho that he woke up out of his sleep to whoop her. It's a hell of a.
So what I would like to do, first of all, Jag, I want to say happy birthday.
Thanks.
50 Cent's reaction to the leaked audio isn't just noise, it's calculated. By jumping into a high-stakes moment involving Jay-Z and Diddy, he keeps himself at the heart of the cultural conversation. It's classic 50, turning controversy into fuel. Once again, he proves that when headlines break, he knows exactly how to turn them into momentum.
Second, that's not what they're calling it, Fifth.
No, I thought it was because I saw her on the web. Didn't she say her
What
toe
did you
was gay?
see on the web?
No, she called it.
Gaga called it the gay.
She called it, but you
No,
can't
she-
call it 50.
Why I can't?
Here's
Come
how the
on.
story went. The story went that Lady Gaga said to Kanye, I have a large gay following, and my show is gay, and don't be surprised or don't whatever.
And what Kanye say? Me too.
I don't know what he said. They didn't put that part in the story.
Oh, I
He
ain't
didn't
write
say
that.
that.
This is how you want to start the show, Fifth?
Nah, I'm
I
just.
love
you know,
it.
This is
great.
how you want to start the show?
I'm the greatest show on earth, man.
And the funny thing is, before we got on, you were being somewhat pleasant and not really.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm
weren't really-
pleasant. I mean, just when you said it, I just thought about what stood out the most to me about the the tour.
About the tour, right?
Like that was shocking for her to make that statement.
Right.
I mean, but Kanye is cool with the gay folks.
Yeah.
I have nothing against him, but he's cool with them. Like he drops his video off to him. Like remember 808 on Heartbreaks?
I am not playing with you, Fifth.
Where'd he premiere it?
What are you saying? What exactly are you saying?
Ellen DeGeneres. She went there to premiere his video.
There's plenty of people do that, no?
Who else?
I don't know. I don't know where you're going with this. I don't know where
I'm just saying
you're
he's conscious of the gay community and he wants them to buy a CD.
Do you not like Kanye 50?
I don't have a problem with him.
You seem to be somewhat. He seems to be somewhat of a punching bag.
No, he's necessary. He's necessary. You need Kanye West and you need 50 Cent. It's a contrast between the yin and the yang.
Yeah, it's true.
But you look at him as your yang.
Huh?
Do you look at 50 as your the yang to your yin?
That's a good way.
I like to think I'm special. For instance, I've been nominated for 13 Grammys.
Right.
And I have no trophy. You know? That's why I made a statement about Taylor Swift. Like I said, if I was actually up there, that he wouldn't come take my trophy.
Right.
Kanye West. And Jay disagrees.
Jay said nobody's scared of 50. That's what the quote was.
Yeah, but that really, he should address the guy who made him feel like a punk. Where he had to make it clear that no one's scared of 50 Cent. Because that person was obviously making him feel like maybe he's afraid or Kanye West is afraid of 50 Cent. It wasn't 50 Cent. And the public misinterprets it. Like, see, what we have, like, you know how rock and roll has punk rock?
Right.
You know, hip hop has cool punk. Jay's the coolest punk in hip hop. His presentation makes people decide to say,
oh man,
you know, because he's big, and his take on it is bigger than the actual art form. He won't actually compete. So there's points where the artist will do things just to create a competition, like the battling that has always been a part of the culture, and it doesn't happen because he just looks like, in words from Slick Rick, these peasants.
Does that bother
nothing.
you? Does it bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me. It's just his choice. You know, but when he has to say no one's afraid of 50 Cent, it's because the public is responding to his punk presentation. It's not 50 Cent. I don't have a problem with him.
I think he was responding to you saying that Kanye would be scared if you were on.
Kanye would not take a trophy from me. Neither Jay-Z.
Right.
Neither one of them.
What would you have?
No, we'd have had altercation right there.
What would you have done if Little Mama jumped on the stage while you?
Little Mama would not jump on the 50 Cent stage.
What would you do?
See,
What would you do?
all of these things are happening because they're comfortable with him. His presentation is.
But you can't.
He's becoming more approachable.
But you couldn't
let's
get
just
at
be honest.
Little Mama. You look crazy.
No, but Little Mama would understand that ain't a cool space for you to just be walking on to. Like, even if you appreciate Jay-Z and you enjoy him, you don't just walk on the middle of a man's stage in the set. You know what I mean? Not at an award show. Who's confused about that? The whole audience is excited. You know, everybody would be up there if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? Like,
See, the leaked audio and the explosive fallout have sparked tough questions about ethics and transparency in the music world. With icons like Jay-Z and Diddy under scrutiny, the spotlight is now on how power operates behind the scenes. This could be more than just a headline. It may mark a true turning point, fueling calls for accountability, reform, and greater oversight across the industry.
Legal issues. On Tuesday, 50 hopped on social media and asked where Jay has been after Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami were raided by Homeland Security in connection to a sex trafficking investigation. Jay and Diddy have been friends for years, so it's possible 50 is wondering why Hov hasn't publicly commented on Diddy's situation. In one post, 50 shared an image of Jay's face on the side of a milk carton with "missing" written above the photo, and another picture of the Brooklyn rap legend on a red carpet waving at the cameras.
That made me think that he knows something. He knows something. What is he saying? What is he saying? I don't want to say nothing about Jay. You don't say nothing about Jay.
Nah. Well,
you just don't.
He didn't say nothing though, Flacco, did he? No, but here's why Jay-Z needs to be worried, right? Because, so if you've listened to Fox News this morning, right, they're saying Diddy was running like a sex cult in all these islands. And he was flying in like politicians and high, from me, right, and like high caliber celebrities and high caliber rappers, and they was engaging in like, you feel me, in sodomy, in sex acts, just being like, just
you know, like how rich old white dudes do when they get they, certain, like they have a ball and they bring out the women, maybe shit like that. You can pick from type of women.
Oh, this is a different type of ball. This ball is a little different.
This ball is dangerous.
Yeah,
this ball is over with.
Because, there's been all these allegations of him, fucking with, what I'm saying, young
underage girls,
people,
Oh, yeah, with the young girls. So, but I heard niggas been fucking with underage girls for a long time. I'll be around there.
You know what you remember? You know what you remember? Niggas pulling up, picking the bitches up from high school.
Since then,
we've been seeing it for the longest, bro.
Yeah.
This is just on a higher level because there's a lot of money involved.
I ain't never been that type of nigga though.
Me neither, bro.
No.
I ain't never. Look, cause as soon as I left high school, I ain't never thought about going to get a girl from high school.
Because you probably got the mindset to actually go and move a woman. Like you can go move a chick that you actually like. As if for a younger girl, these niggas know that they don't really want much, bro. They're not really wanting for too much. They just want to get in the car with a nigga, drive,
and feel like the shit.
Like the shit. You know
they want a bitch that, cause the bitches that be your age or older know what type of nigga that is for real. Like you really a lame pulling up to the. I might not never pull up to the school for the. I'm gonna pull up to the college out of high school. I'm the type of nigga in high school. If I had it like that in high school, that'll get me a college bitch. My first year. Oh, go ahead.
It don't take much to move them, to have them. Their mindsets ain't really there. Just say, hey, Decipher, be like, oh, he shouldn't even be talking to me. Every bitch